Imagine the thrill of overseeing the most intense moments in college basketball, where every whistle and call can swing a championship. That's the extraordinary life of Terry Wymer, a beloved figure in the sport who tragically passed away at age 66. This Northwest Ohio native wasn't just any referee. He was a pillar of integrity who dedicated his life to keeping the game fair and exciting, leaving a legacy that touches fans, players, and officials alike. But here's where it gets intriguing. Despite his years on the court, Wymer's impact went way beyond the buzzer, shaping the future of officiating in ways most people might not realize. Let's dive into his story and uncover why his passing has sparked heartfelt tributes and reflections on the role referees play in sports culture. Terry Wymer, born and raised in North Baltimore, Ohio, began his remarkable journey as a referee over 3.5 decades ago. Picture this. He wasn't just participating in local games. He was entrusted with some of the nation's biggest events. For instance, he officiated 3 national championship games, the pinnacle of college basketball, where dreams are made or shattered on the hardwood. He also took charge of 5 Final Four tournaments, those electrifying semifinals and finals that crown the best teams, and 6 Big Ten tournament championship games, showcasing his skill in high-pressure environments. On top of that, he handled an impressive 21 consecutive NCAA Men's Division I tournaments, a streak that highlights his endurance and expertise. For beginners wondering what this means, think of a referee as the unsung guardian of fair play. They enforce rules, make split-second decisions, and ensure the game stays safe and competitive, often under intense scrutiny from coaches, players, and thousands of fans. Wymer's accolades didn't stop at the whistle. In 2018, he was honored with induction into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame, a prestigious recognition for those who've left an indelible mark on the sport in the state. He also holds a spot in the University of Findlay Hall of Fame, where he played on the 1979 National Championship football team. Imagine balancing rigorous academics with sports dominance back then. Plus, he earned 3 varsity letters in baseball at Findlay, demonstrating his versatility as an athlete before transitioning to officiating. And this is the part most people miss. Wymer's final chapter wasn't just about calling games. He stepped into leadership roles that influenced the entire field. Most recently, he served as the executive director of the Collegiate Officiating Consortium, COC-MBB2, a group that supports and develops referees across college basketball. He was also the coordinator of officials for the Big Ten and Mountain West conferences, essentially overseeing the selection and training of refs for these competitive leagues. This dual role meant he was mentoring new talent, collaborating with coaches, and even sharing lighthearted moments in locker rooms, all while upholding the highest standards of the profession. Now, here's where things get controversial. In a sport as passionate as basketball, referees like Terry often face heated debates. Were his calls always spot on in those nail-biting finals? Some might argue that officiating is subjective, prone to human error, and that even the best refs can spark outrage among fans who cry foul over disputed decisions. Could Wymer's steady hand have prevented some of the infamous controversies in college hoops? It's a point that divides opinions. Do we overlook the challenges refs face under pressure, or should we demand more accountability in a game where every second counts? Subtly, one might wonder if the respect he earned shielded him from the typical backlash, or if it just amplified the reverence for his impartiality. Whatever your take, it's clear his approach set a gold standard. Tributes from those who knew him best paint a vivid picture of his character. The Collegiate Officiating Consortium shared a touching statement. Terry's leadership, integrity, and passion for the game set the standard for all of us. Terry brought out the best in those around him, whether mentoring new officials, working with our coaches, or simply sharing a laugh in the locker room. His impact on the officiating community will be felt for years to come, and his absence leaves an unmistakable void in our industry. We extend our deepest condolences to his family and loved ones, especially his wife Teresa and his children Luke, Eric, and Rachel. The Big Ten Conference echoed this sentiment on social media, mourning the passing of our friend and colleague Terry Wymer, who served as Executive Director of the Collegiate Officiating Consortium, COC-MBB2, and Coordinator of Officials for the Big Ten and Mountain West Conferences. Posted on October 18, 2025, it underscores the deep loss felt across the sports leadership. In wrapping up this tribute, it's worth reflecting on Terry Wymer's life as more than just stats and titles. It was about dedication, mentorship, and the quiet power of fairness in a game that stirs emotions worldwide. For those new to basketball, his story is a great example of how one person's commitment can elevate an entire community. But let's turn the conversation to you. Do you think referees get the appreciation they deserve? Or is officiating an underrated art in sports? What controversies have you seen in basketball that might make you question the calls? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear agreements, disagreements, or even your favorite memories of refs making or breaking the game. For more local news, check out the latest updates on weather, crime, and national stories.